The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Guys, good morning. Monday. Today is May 11th. Stephen, Randy, Sue, Dean, Todd, Chad. Guys, good morning. All right, fellas. We're coming into a slightly lower market. Hey, Mark, good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Bernard, buenos dias to you as well. Guys, good morning. Coming into the session. Take a look at Good Morning Salem. I noticed that earlier the VIX had been rising. I suspect it's still elevated. VIX cash is up 10.5%, 30.93. VIX futures up 6 and call it almost 7%, 31.32. Dow futures currently down 250. S&P is off 32. Nasdaq's off 75 points. Raymond, good morning. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome to the room. Not sure if any of my trials have joined us yet, but good morning and welcome. Guys, I hope you all had a good weekend. Yeah, I see that. Gold is getting a strong bid. Silver is getting a bid. I do have my silver bot and my ZB bots are on. I'll turn gold on now. Hang on one second, guys. I'll be with you guys. Guys, once again, for my members, I made this announcement several times last week. I put it in member Skype. If you guys are not in Skype, some of you are not. But the links for the room are in the member area. Okay? Don't email me and tell me you didn't get the link. I don't mail them out. It's your job to go into the member area and get them. Good morning, Charlie. In any event, guys, just to quickly go over, I doubt we have any news today. We do not. So we have no news today. Navarro right now is talking about China trade tensions. It's a great thing about news. Market goes up, and it's because tensions eased. Markets come down, it's because tensions have escalated. It's ridiculous. For those of you guys that are here on trial, I'll briefly go over what you're going to see, and then I'll read the disclaimer. Yes, there was a video for Friday. If I don't always do a mailing, Mark. I don't always get to it, but I always post them to Vimeo and YouTube. That takes me 2 seconds to do a mailing. Sometimes it takes me 15 minutes, and I just don't have the time. For my trial members, and for those that are not in the room at the moment, and we'll see this video later, I send out a daily video from the room. So it'll be basically what you see and hear in the room. Just to explain, the room is comprised of two different types of trades. One will be the robot. So if you're here to see the robot, and I'll show the robot in a minute, when there are trades, as they're getting ready to fire, I will show the trades and explain what we're looking for. Hey, Chris, good morning. Very good morning to you. And the other is comprised of order flow trades. If I see something in order flow, for instance, I'll offer a NASDAQ short or ES long or whatever the case may be. So there are two types of trades. I try to supplement bot trades with order flow trades throughout the day. Currently, just to give you an idea, this is the NASDAQ on a 3-minute. The NASDAQ robot is already into shorts. So although it wouldn't have taken this trade at 6:15, it's hit targets and still going. So unless we get a reversal in the NASDAQ, there's no trade. the robot will not take a trade. Now, that does not preclude an order flow trade, but the NASDAQ will not take a trade. Conversely, looking at gold, here's gold on the 3-minute. Gold took this, or would have taken this long at 648. Both targets have been hit. 14 and 28 ticks and still going. So right now, coming into the session, the ES, NASDAQ, and Russell, which are the three I follow, I don't trade the YM, are already into shorts. All targets have been hit. Gold is already into longs. Both targets hit. Crude on the 3-minute, I don't have it on yet, just took a long and hit first target and second target. So I'm not sure what this spike was in gold, or in crude. And bonds are trying to turn up now. So if we get a long trade in bonds, which I don't think, well, we may, our time frames against it, or our time frames are down. So across the boards, fellas, across the board, we are already into long or shorts. So bot trades are going to be a while. At some point in the week for my trials, I will explain the intricacies of the robot. In any event, guys, let me quickly read the disclaimer and we'll get on with it. No, that's not what I want. That's what I need. And the disclaimer. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. We are good to go, fellas. Good morning, Mark. For those that are here on trial, hey, John, good morning. For those that are here on trial, if anyone has any questions at all, please feel free to ask. When the volatility picked up in the markets, the smaller time frame stuff like the Unorankos, the 13 range, the 15 range, they were getting chewed up in the volatility. So what I've done is, and almost exclusively now, I'm trading 3-minute time frames. And those 3-minute time frames have kept us out of the, hey, Patrick, those 3-minute time frames have proven to be, better with the volatility. The downside is when they get into trends, they're into trends. So when things are quiet, I'm looking for order flow trades. Anybody take ZB? First target's hit. Target hit. That was quick. I'll just show you. So here is ZB. The way the bot is configured, your time frames have to be in alignment. So when this took this long, it took it against a white background. Okay? The bot won't take that trade. It's either going to take longs against a green background and shorts against a red background, or else it's not going to take a trade. So for instance, here's a short against a red background. So my time frames are in alignment. gets targets. Okay. It does not take a long against or a short against a white background. One of the methods that I teach, which is permissible, it would be a manual trade, not a bot trade, but still using the bot entries and targets, would be you could take the long here when the background goes green, because we have now our time frame alignment. So in the ensuing candle from the entry, it goes green. That means your time frames have turned green long, and that's a permissible trade on a manual entry. It is not a bot entry, but it's a manual entry. Buy market, sell market. So here's a crude short, fellas. And above, let's see, 72, 83, and 890, 890. Or 65. Come on, dog. Go get 72. You got 69. Now this is trying for a long. We're wanting to shift gears. NASDAQ's bid, fellas. $80 buyers. It's all 80, 103. Morning, Kath. Gold maybe turning. Indices starting to get a bid. There goes your ES. Anybody take the ES? You got your 95, 96 area, now 98, 98 half next. Anyone in ES? Okay, Todd. 98 is the next target. If it gets above maybe 98.50, it can work back to 2900, 2901. Crude has support at about 58. If it comes down through 58, it'll get those targets. Fairly dull opening here for crude. Yeah, could be, Jim. Could be. All right, guys, I'm going to take my breakfast break. I'll be back. I was gone. The 3-minute hasn't rolled yet. First target hit on gold. You stink, crude. Crude's going to short again. The stop was 11. It went to 14. Anybody take gold on the bot? NASDAQ's long on the bot. I don't have them on. Okay, Salem. Natural gas got my targets. Gold is just locked in a small wet area here, guys. Yeah, I don't have break even on it. Should have been.
Order filled.
So 31 ticks on gold. Crude's going to roll. It's not a long. Went a few ticks through the stop. All right, guys. Current opening imbalance is 159 million to sell. Yeah, of course, Charlie. My ES got targets. Bear with me, guys. So we got target 1 at 83. Next target up is right around 99 to 2000. 9200, I mean. Anybody long gold NASDAQ? Anybody long NASDAQ? Okay. That was an order flow trade, fellas, not a bot trade. Thank you, Michael. There's gold.
Target filled.
First target filled on gold. 16 ticks. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's go. 9 more handles. I'm sitting at 99.75, guys, on my target. 99.75. Okay. I'm long NASDAQ. I'm long with you guys. Gone break even +1 on gold. Oh, don't you stop here. 96.50. I've moved my stop to 77. I've moved my stop to 81.50. I'm sitting at 99.75. Got to 96.75. 12 ticks from final target. Come on. Let me see what we're running against. We should get there, guys. It's all buyers. If we get above 9,200, we could start working to 92.16. I entered at 91.70.75, and I'm sitting at 99.75. There's 90, 98.75. There, oh, we hit 99, I think, quarter. 99 quarter. Come on, dude. Couple more. There it is. Almost. Got it. I'm out, guys. I'm out. 70 quarter to 99.75. I'm out. Okay. Now, if you guys want, put your target at 07. Next level up. 07. Thank you, Chad. Guys, that was a monster trade. Humongous trade, fellas. I'm gonna move this target out from 33 ticks to 14.3. I don't know if it can get there, but I'm at break even +1 on the bot. Natural gas still going. We got our 07 target. Guys, it's a 35 handle trade. Opening trade. There goes the ES going to 29.10. ES is headed to 29.10. I'll take ticks here.
Order filled.
All right, 377's up 700. Two trades up 700. Okay, flat. ES should get to 29.10. Above that, it works to 13. Above 13 to 17. Silver is longs if anybody trades silver.
Trading session, looking at the Dow trading down about 200 points, the S&P down 15, handled at 29.12, and the Nasdaq Composite down 16.
Gold's as quiet as a church. RB is rolling over. Well, yeah, I agree, Rick. I've said it 1,000 times. Crude is interesting. No direction whatsoever. Natural gas, strong bid. I gave that to you guys at 48. That's up 40 ticks. ES should hit 29.10. Anybody have any questions, guys? Bots are quiet. Right to VWAP. NASDAQ's trying to roll, sitting on support at 95. If it breaks through 95, the NASDAQ could pull back to 91.82. And there's gold bouncing right off VWAP. 2 ticks from target. If Russell breaks down one more here, one more 15 range, it should come to target.
Order filled.
Crude shorted on the bot. Gold's going to short on the 3-minute. Oh, you had MGC?
Target filled.
There's first target on the 377 again. The 3-minute's about to go short. It's not crude's day, fellas. Not crude's day. Russell either. I mean, this Russell, we're just sitting, guys, almost everywhere. I'll kill this.
Order filled.
377's up $1,000. Crude. Jesus.
Order filled.
I closed it out on crude. Crude's getting, I mean, it's just no direction on crude. Small little range. It's basically in about a 16 to 35 tick range. Russell came down, didn't go to target. So annoying. RB bid. Gold is below VWAP, but not doing a damn thing. You're going to get a small pullback in the NASDAQ below 29 short, maybe to 25 first target. It's got to fall through 29. There goes gold. Come on, buddy. Break your crable right now. This is support right here on gold. If it breaks this here, it's coming. Jesus, another one. Guys, volatility is at a premium right now. There's just not a ton of it. No. The bot is not set to take longs or shorts off of support and resistance. That's not how it works, Mark.
Target filled.
I don't trade that way. I've been run over 7,000 million times trying to sell, resistance and buy support. Right? You can close a trade manually. All right, guys, I'm back. Here comes first target.
Target filled.
First target filled. We've gone break even +1. We're going to start selling, I think, now, fellas. Gold may give us a bounce long off 95 area, somewhere between 94 and 95. If we break 94, we come down to 92 and then 1690. Crude looks like it wants to roll, but again, it's such a small range. Crude is just directionless. All right, guys. Gold's coming down to 95.7. 95.7 is where it looks like it's headed now. 95.8. All right, Brad. Good job. Good job. I'll take that off.
Order filled.
All right, guys. It's going to take out my trailing stop. 51 ticks on, or $510 on Russell. Guys, we're green across the board except for crude. Crude doesn't know what to do. OPEC cut another 1 million barrels a day. You would think that would give it a bid. It is not. So we got that target basically at 17.18. We're getting a bounce off that little support. If NASDAQ breaks below 15, it'll work lower, but there should be nobody that, we need something. We need something, Rick. There shouldn't be anybody not making money today. Let's see if the bot's smarter than me. Yeah, CL hurt you at, well, we're getting a bid here. CL hurt you at TD Ameritrade. Yeah, I mean, it killed a lot of guys. Worse than hurting you, there were many people, Brad, that couldn't get out. And when it went negative, they owed the broker money. And a lot of people don't have the money. So what happens if, you owe, you're short or long and it goes negative $35? Now what happens? Now the broker initially has to cover that. And now we're rolling over. And then they have to come after you for it. We're shorting, guys. We're coming down. I'm freezing. We're getting volume. I'm freezing. No, I'm good now. Gold just blew down to 97 and back up. And gold should come to 95. New York City is locked down and likely will continue into June. Damn. Short NASDAQ, fellas. Short NASDAQ. Hasn't rolled over on the bot, but it's short on order flow. NASDAQ's coming down. Your stop needs to be to start 41, 42. I did not. There was a guy at IB with $40,000 account who bought 220 CL contracts at minus $3. Well, it went negative 35. How much did he lose? Next day, he had a margin call for 9 million. Listen, I don't play with crude, man. I don't mind trading one or two. They covered them. They had no choice. I just heard it on news. It's not. It just came across. New York lockdown till June. No, in reality, they can go after him. Not in theory. In reality, they can go after him. All right. Crude's trying to short again. Again, same area it shorted before. If you look at crude, look at where we're shorting. It's just stuck in a range. It doesn't want to go anywhere, up or down. IB had to cover the trade. They don't have a choice. They're on the hook initially, then they have to go after the client. I would be hard pressed to believe he's got $9 million laying around if his account was 40,000. Guys, I've shut my 377 tick off on gold. I've shut the small time frame down. It's up $1,000. Well, they'll go after whoever the account is in. If the account is in, my name, they'll go after whomever the account name is. Bonds wants to short. Or try. I mean, buying crude for, negative $3 a barrel seems like a good idea at the time, didn't it? I mean, but let's be honest. Is there anybody that didn't think that, buying a barrel of oil at negative $3 shouldn't at least get you some money? If you guys are here on trial, I am not much of a crude trader. I don't really trade it. On occasion, I will. Guys, and crude is just waffling again. Crude has virtually no direction. It's just sitting in a small range. Bonds look like they want to come down. I don't really trade crude anyways. I've never been an adequate crude trader. I don't know many people that trade crude well. I don't believe there are many. When it's got a lot of volatility, I can trade crude because I can get in and out of trades. But like this, I wouldn't even waste my time. I don't know, Rick. Crude has to come down through support at 75. If we get down through 75, crude will come. This Russell is a waste of time today. Again,
Order filled.
I close that trade. I'm out of the Russell. Waste of time. Bonds barely moving. Natural gas is pulling back now. Thank you, David. Yeah, these markets as a whole are dead. I mean, it's just... Listen, I can't complain with the bots. Gold is, up nicely. Russell is up. I closed that trade early, but it's still up. Crude is just fiddle-faddling around. I'm busy today. I can do it tomorrow, Rick. I can do it tomorrow at 1:15. Okay. I generally book my one-on-ones a week in advance. Bonds moving in about a one tick range.
Order filled.
All right, they shorted. Crude again doing nothing. Guys, it's really unusual that crude is this dead. Very unusual. I mean, crude can come back to $24 if it starts rolling downhill. It can come all the way to 24. They're selling a lot of bonds. Well, we finally got that 10 target on ES. Good Lord. I'm waiting for this damn NASDAQ to come down. It's got to short at some point. It has to. It's been up all day. It's got to pull back. Russell's all net sellers. I don't know how Russell doesn't just dump. If crude breaks down below 74, it'll come. 74. Russell's going to short again. NASDAQ's coming down, guys. It's going to come into some support, but it's trying to come down. Come on, Russell, just die. I wish they'd sell this Russell to heck and back. I wish the ES would roll over as well. Crude back to entry. Here comes crude. Top of the hour coming here, fellas. Europe's done in about 30 minutes. If bonds come down through 09, they're gonna get target. 09 is what has to break. I know this is terrible. Price action is terrible. Crude has to break 74.
Order filled.
All right, Russell again. You guys want to know why I don't trade the YM and the Russell? You're looking at it. Oh, my goodness.
Order filled.
Got a short on crude on the 500 tick. Guys, Russell is just a pain in the neck. 100, they got buyers come in. And let me do this. Turn that off and leave it. You want to go long, go long. Crude on the 3 minute got second target, but I've moved it down to $24. I'm break even +1 on the bot. And there's target hit, no fill. Target hit and no fill. Dow futures down 236.
Order filled.
Now freaking Russell goes long. It's going to chop it up. I still prefer the shorts, but NASDAQ's up 14 points. Guys, it cannot maintain. There's just no buyers up here. They're not buying it up here. ES is down 19 handles. Not had a bot trade today on the NASDAQ or the ES. Here comes Russell, right back down. There's bonds at first target again, no fill. Twice to first target. Atlanta was good. It was the last time visiting my mom at her current house. She moves Wednesday. Guys, just your work is done. Nice job, Bernard. So you guys know, I will not be in the room Thursday, May 27th, or Friday, May 28th. I will not be in the room May 27 or 28. I will be moving.
Target filled.
All right, there's first target on bonds. Finally. Oh yeah, our so bonds are break even +1 on the robot. It'll be a green day for bonds. My silver bot is off. It took no trades today. My gold 3-minute is off. My gold 377 is off. That's well up. Bonds are 1 tick from that final target. I am going to manually move the stop. I'm at 10. I'm going to move it to 8. So we shorted 11. I'm locked in 3 ticks. I mean, we're trying to get 1. I'm not. I went to 7, locked in 4. Trying to get 1 more tick here. We hit 4. Target's at 3. I don't want to give back much. NASDAQ straight up bid again. I will tell you, if NASDAQ breaks out above 92.85, write it down. Above 92.85, the NASDAQ's going to go hooey. Completely hooey. Now we're at 92.50. It's got a little bit of work to do, but above 92.85, the NASDAQ breaks out. Russell can't find any real buying to save its life, and it's hanging in here like a champ. No, it's not. From Asheville, North Carolina? No, 6 hours. It's not close, I promise you. It's 75 to 84, I think it is, and then 84 across. Now it's 6 hours. 6 hours. $35 ticks. I think crude heads to $24, guys. So here's your choice with crude, right? You either take your ticks here at target. The bot identified the target. You got your target, 38 ticks. Or you move out your target and you risk whatever you risk. It's 11:26. I will be taking my lunch break at 11:30. Again, bonds are 1 tick from target. I know we have at least 1 member in Chicago. Do I have any of my Chicago guys in the room? Second target hit on the bonds didn't fill. Par for the course today. Something filled. Oh, we got a long, guys, on the ES on the Uniranco. We got a long on the Uniranco ES. At this rate, this will be an all-day trade. Dana, when did you get out of that business? All right, I'm taking this off. I'm done with bonds. They're up 437.50, guys. I'm not holding out for $30. Bonds are up 437.50. I'll leave these on, fellas. I'll be back. I'm going to lunch. ES got to 16.5. I can't fathom this. I just can't. What in the hell who wants to buy this stuff? It makes no sense to me. Just doesn't make any sense.
Order submitted.
Anybody have any questions, guys? Not a trade today on the NASDAQ, although tomorrow I will reinstitute my Unirenko on the NASDAQ. The Unirenko on the ES is up 450 here. I'm going to take that off. That's done. I killed the 500 tick. It's done for the day. It's green, done. I'll leave this on. And here's ES. Gold on the 377 tick is up 1,030. Gold on the 3-minute is up 830. Russell is in a trade. NASDAQ, no trades today, and the ES is sitting in this trade. Nothing. We got nothing. Oh, bonds. I'm sorry, I missed bonds. Bonds was up 437.50. So overall, a green day. But very quiet, really quiet. NASDAQ's it's just got to pull back. I still can't fathom who wants to own this stuff. Who is buying it and why? The upside, I mean, the risk to reward ratio is to the downside. Governor Cuomo, the Finger Lakes region has met the metrics for reopening. My neck of the woods. Well, as they say in the South, I will see you guys all in the room tomorrow. Guys, have a blessed afternoon for my trials. See you, Patrick. See you, Todd. Hey, Stephen, by the way, you were right. I was thinking Greenville, not Asheville. Greenville, not Asheville. See you guys. Todd's good to see you again. Guys, I'll see you in the rooms tomorrow. It's been a, good night, Kath. It's been a very slow trade. I'm going to leave these on for my trial members. I will be sending you out a video at the end of the day and an update on where we finished off. You can track it throughout the week. If my trials have any questions, feel free to call me. My number's on the website. See you, Brad. Guys, be blessed. I'll see you all tomorrow.